Hi everyone, Maxine here with Tink and I Treasures. Welcome back to my studio. Today I'm bringing out the little jewel box that we started, I don't know, a week or so ago, where I just showed how to make a cover using chipboard for a journal. So I've been making these little flower things out of some, oh, what is this material? Oh boy, it just went out of my head. Sorry about that, but yeah, these are just, I cannot think of what it is. But anyway, I have these rolls of, yeah, I can't remember what it is. Anyway, to make these, it's real super simple. Here is another piece that I'm going to have in the middle, and you just pick one side of a ribbon and just you do your knot, of course, and then you just do just a running stitch, just a running stitch, just like this. And it doesn't have to be spaced any particular way or anything. Just a running stitch. Pull it tight, tie it off, and there you have like a little flower thing. So anyway, that's cool. And then I made the closure using Sheila with Boho Daydreams. Her idea of these, golly, what does she call them? I don't know what she calls them, to tell you the truth. They're these frames that you just layer on and make these little, gee, I don't even know. I guess I have no words today. Oh my goodness. So anyway, the reason why this is called a jewel box is because I used Tiffany blue on here, and I made it a little bit smaller, so it's just a nice little jewel box. On the inside, I lined it with some other fabric I had that, you know, it matched the Tiffany blue perfectly. So that was a happy surprise. And then inside here, I did something different with my pages. So all the pages flip out like this, and like that, or it could go this way. So it opens like this and then flips like this. So there we go. And the next one, and it flips, and then here's the next one, and there's the middle of the signature, and it goes on from there. There's two signatures in here, and so that was different than what I have done in the past as well for my pages. And this is what I used. So it's a page out of you know, one of those garden type books. It wasn't Edith Holden, but it's, you know, something similar, right? And what I did was I measured, you know, what size needed to fit here. And what I did was I folded this back like that. And then this one, I folded it back. Right? And then I cut it to be the right height. And then these two flaps that are on the outside, I actually trim those about a ½ inch or so. So they're not all the way to the end, because I figured that would probably get in the way of things. So let's take a look here. So see how this one ends, you know, about a ½ inch or so from where, you know, the back of that is. So I thought that would probably work out better. And then what I did to reinforce was on this spine that came out of the book. I just took some paper. Actually, I just used paper from my stash and glued some paper onto that spine area to reinforce it. So that's what I did with those pages, and I think it's kind of fun. I think it's going to be fun. And then what I did was some of the pages I left as they were from the book. If they are really pretty page or had pretty designs or something on them, I left it. Same with this one, had the pretty swans, and so I left that. And this one had, flowers and some writing, so I left that. And then other ones like this, it was probably just writing, or maybe it was a picture of a bug or something creepy crawly that I am just not into that. So I covered this, those areas with some pages. And this, see, that one I left, and this side I covered because it looks like it was all writing. What I used is a digital kit from My Porch Prints, and it's called Cozy Gratitude Journal Kit. And these are the pages from that kit. Here's an example of one of them. I use this because all the pages just have this very neutral, tea-dyed type look to them, with some, just very subtle type pictures or decorations or whatever. Some of them are lined, which I liked. So yeah, and then, there's a cup of coffee and some flowers. Again, that one's lined. So, and that I left as it was. So isn't that pretty, dragonfly? So yeah, so that's what I did with this. It was time consuming. I have to admit, it was time consuming to do all this. But in the end, I think it's kind of neat. It's just a little different. So let's see, which way are we going with these? I'm at that way. I'm at, no. Okay, now I'm confusing myself. There we go. Okay, so that's what I used, was My Porch Prints Cozy Gratitude Journal Kit. And I will hold that up like that. You could get a screenshot or just make a mental note. Sometimes it's easier when you see it rather than just hear it, if that makes sense. So anyway, it's a really pretty kit. It's very soft. Like I said, everything has that kind of tea-dyed look to it, and just some pretty colors. Very neutral in the color palette that's being used. And it's a wonderful kit. There's all kinds of stuff. These are just the ones I hadn't used. I have a whole pile. No fear. I have cut everything out. So, all the ephemera and stuff that goes with this kit, I have cut everything out. So all these little pieces, and there's some sentiments in there, and just all kinds of ephemera, pockets, and yeah. So anyway, this is going to be fun to use for decorating. My Porch Prints does a fantastic job with their digitals. If you don't know the shop, you should go over to Etsy and take a look. yeah, she has beautiful digitals. But so we're going to start doing something with some of these pages. So let's see now. I'm not sure what I want to do here. Haven't really thought this through. Well, not entirely anyway. So we have like journaling cards here and tags. They're all really pretty. Here we go. Here is, oops. Uh-oh, I thought I made that the right size. Sure. Obviously I didn't. Okay, well, that's all right. We can do this, can't we? So I'm just gonna fold that in. I thought I went through and made these all the right size. Obviously, I'm going to cut that just a little bit off. So everything has wings, so they're going to hold a little bit more than what they typically would if they didn't have the wings. I'm going to cut that one off a little bit too. Okay, so get out our glue. A little bit of glue on this, and oops. Stick it down. Don't have a lot of wiggle room with art glitter glue. It's one of my pet peeves. Aside from the cost, that's one of my pet peeves with the glue, is that it grabs things so quickly. You don't have a lot of time to, you know, reposition or stuff like that. So I should have inked first, and I didn't, so that was bad. So let's see, what do we got here? I suppose I should have organized these a little bit. Pockets, more tags. Okay, what's that? Pocket. All right. So let's just go with this first one here. And these sayings are all kind of geared towards, you know, the whole gratitude thing. So, you know, you could use them or not use them. I'm sure you have other labels or other sentiments as well to use. But these are nice, I think. I think everyone should be grateful and be reminded. We all need to be reminded, right? Okay. Favorite time of year is. And what do we have in these little things? I don't know. Vacation. My favorite time of year is vacations. That works, doesn't it? Time of year. Yeah, my favorite time of year is vacations. I like that. I think that works out really well. You could also make a little coin envelope type pouch and you know, put these little things in that for the person to take out and maybe use in amongst the journal or whatever, too. I thought about doing that. And maybe we will. Maybe we will do that. Just make a little pouch with these little captions or sayings in the pouch that a person could, you know, use to further decorate, or if they want to use it as a gratitude journal, they could do it, you know, making little prompts or, you know, stuff like that. I know sometimes you need prompts. It's like I sat there, you know, I'm totally blank, you know, I don't know. And then, you know, you get a couple of prompts and it's like, oh, well, yeah, you know. So, and I printed these twice, so I have, everything is, it's too big too. This digital kit wouldn't be too big if, for the fact that I am making a smaller journal than normal. That is why it's too big. But if I were making a, you know, normal size journal that we typically make, all these pieces would be perfect. So it's just me. I did this. That's okay. You know, it's fun to make a journal that's different from, you know, all your other ones. I mean, all of my journals are different. You know, nothing is cookie cutter. Nothing is, I don't use the exact same pages for each signature or anything like that. You know, every journal is unique and different, one of a kind, and no two are the same. Even my own are not the same. So there we go. See? Easy to resize something depending on, you know, the journal you're making. But yeah, it's nice to have something different than what you normally do. Like that. I'm going to put some glue on this. And put that right up here. Oops. There we go. Medallion. That's what these things are. Medallion. Oh my goodness. I knew it'd come to me sooner or later. Usually it's when I'm trying to go to sleep at night when something like that will pop into my head. Okay, so these are, you know, pretty pages, and I think I'm just going to leave those how they are. That one. So bring out this one and that. And these ones that have the writing or the lines on them for writing, I'm going to leave those as well. So let's just do this. Oh, we'll cover up that, won't we? Oh well. Okay, so we need to, I'm going to get out my little scoreboard here so we do a good job. Good job. I'm going to put wing at the bottom. So we have that. I like pockets that are, you know, a little bit roomier, so you know, a person could put more things in there. Okay, I'm just trying to eyeball this. Yeah, sometimes that works out, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, so if I do 1/2 inch on both sides, see how that is. Ugh, almost perfect, but not quite. Not quite, so let's go over one more. Let's go over one more. And fold that one back. So I hope everyone's doing well and having a good week. Okay, so there we go. Perfect, huh? Now I want to trim off these ends. Get rid of that bulk. Fold these down and make sure that they don't overlap each other. So yeah, that's the way you'd want it, just like that. So they don't quite overlap. They come together nicely, but they don't overlap. Okay. Put some ink on this one. Missed the first one, but yeah, what are you gonna do? So the weather here has been absolutely gorgeous the last couple days. It's been 90 or nearly 90. So yeah, that's very odd. Last week it was rainy and extremely cold. And now it's, you know, sunny and almost 90 degrees. So I don't know about that, but I like it. I never used to like the hot weather. I'm a native Oregonian, so I'm used to the rain and the dark skies. On top of that, I have English blood. So, you know, I am not a sun worshiper. Never had been. Don't like hot weather. All that. But now that I use a mobility scooter, having nice sunny weather makes my life a whole lot less challenging, because I can get out on my scooter and I can go to my doctor or my dentist, which are scooter distance away. But, you know, it doesn't work out too well if it's raining. So there's that. Now this is like a little folder. And I'm not sure about putting papers in here or leaving it like that as a, you know, just a journaling spot or whatever. I don't know. I don't know that I like those little, quote, notebooks that, you know, people make and put into journals. I don't know. What do you think? What is your thought on little notebooks that are put into journals? I just think that's, you know, just a nice place to be able to write things, or maybe tucked in this pocket is some photos and in here you write, you know, who and where and when and, you know, all that stuff. So that's middle, so I don't want to do that. Don't want to mess that one up. Don't want to mess that one up. There we go. Do this one here. Okay, so what else we got? We got these. Now these are pockets too, but I thought these would be good to use like that as a side tuck thing, because they're, you know, they're too big for this journal. I'd have to cut them down, but I thought, well, you know, these I could use as a side tuck. The other ones I can't because they're directional, and you would think because this one has writing it would be, but writing isn't necessarily directional. I mean, if it's like this writing is going the right way, and if you use it like that, like a pocket, this writing is not. So I don't think writing matters that much. It's just kind of more of a design. So let's see. I want to do the back and the bottom of this one. Sweet. Okay, so let's see. Do I have to? Yeah, so now I don't have to cut down these journaling cards like that. Maybe the scent of bread baking. Creativity, music, flowers, good days, good days. Friends, furry friends. I think I want to round those corners. Let's see, which one do I want to use? I don't know. Rounded corners to me looks more finished most of the time. But you could, you know, you could do it either way. All right. Okay, furry friends. I love my fur babies. There we go. All right. So, anyway, that's how it's going to go. I keep getting confused here. Which one is which here? There we go. That's the middle. Okay. And that folds outside. There we go. So anyway, that's how it's going to go. I'm just going to decorate some pages, leave other pages, you know, for writing, and the pages from the book that's, you know, pretty or nice. I'm just going to leave those. And, you know, a person could do whatever they want with those. Could have gotten another signature in there, couldn't I have? Oh, well. Anyway, so that's what I'm going to be doing. making the rest of my flower for the top. Once I get everything in here, so I know exactly what size this is going to be, I'm going to, you know, make this be the right size. But I thought that was awfully pretty closure. What do you think? Because, you know, it's a little jewel box. So, and that's what it would look like on a shelf, unless I do some more embellishing on here, which I might. That is, I will leave that to my creative ambition, as it were. So anyway, that's the little jewel box so far. Thank you for watching. I hope this gave you some ideas and some inspiration. And thank you for joining me. Please like and subscribe if you haven't. Please leave me a comment. It helps the YouTube algorithm to know that the content of this channel might be of interest to others. And it helps promote the channel by having that kind of interactive activity of liking and comments and that kind of thing. So anyway, thanks for joining me. Until the next time, take care of you, love each other, and I'll see you again. Bye.